It's your boy D.
I'm sorry. We're tuning in a homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's the Homeroom with Smooth podcast. Okay, this episode is called Allegations and Lies. It's episode number 276. I got with me King and Shar. How are y'all doing?
Life is great.
Yeah, life is amazing. Life is life, and I just signed my life away. So
Life is
Signed your
life.
life away.
yeah, I just re-enlisted in the army in depth.
Oh,
So I'm stuck.
yeah, you're definitely stuck.
You said in depth? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm in depth, boy. I got 9 more years.
It's a long time.
Hey, look, I retired at 38, so I'm cool with it. I'm cool with
That's
it.
the pro.
Okay,
Pro,
that's
yeah.
okay. That's the program. That's the program. I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with early retirement. That sounds
Yeah.
absolutely lovely. Shar, what about you? How you doing? What's going on in your life?
Life is lifing, but I'm here. I do.
Oh,
So,
sister.
sister.
Yeah. Life goes on. It's cold
Mhm.
here. Yeah, that's it.
Ike is first again. Shout out to Ike, holding it down, holding it down. So anyway, let me just go on ahead and let's jump into this. Uh,
Make me sweat. Make me hotter. Make
You missed
me
some.
mine.
and that's the
He
end of
had to
today's
turn
show.
on his camera.
That's the end. I don't want to be associated with none of that. I didn't sign up for that.
You're such a hater.
See, that's workplace harassment.
I felt my
Wow.
ears felt
Payback,
assaulted. I was
payback.
verbally assaulted
Wow.
by her singing water.
All right.
Sure,
No, but
sure.
hey, on
Go ahead, go ahead.
no, but on a real note, okay. So people have taken issue with so Tyla, first of all, I want to congratulate you on reaching number 10 on Billboard. You know what I'm saying? You got your first top 10 with water. So congratulations to you. You know what I'm saying? I got to big up black people. However, people do have problems with certain remarks that she made regarding her being colored. Go ahead, Shar.
So there's an article that came out and it said that she said she does not identify with being African American. She considers herself colored. And she
Right.
said the reason she considers herself colored is because she's of mixed race. I just think colored is such like it's like are we in the
A dated,
1800s?
a
Colored?
dated term, a dated
Yeah.
term. I think,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the way that a lot of back in the day, a lot of people use the word colored. It it kind of carries somewhat of a negative connotation to it. So when I hear
Yeah.
somebody say, "Oh, that those are the colored people," like it's like it's kind of cringe. So when I hear somebody call themselves colored, even if you are mixed race, you know what I'm saying, you sign a document in the United States, you're gonna be black or African, right? So I mean, her choice is her choice. You know, it is what it is. But it's a little cringe when she said she prefers to be colored. But
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this much. All right. Trying to come from another perspective, not being an American, when you're not an American, your relationship with the term colored is a bit different. So maybe her colored, which is COLOURED instead of R colored, um, maybe that works in South Africa. You know what I'm saying? But as far as us, you know what I'm saying, that we shouldn't have her team shouldn't have let her get that put in the article. Her
I
team,
mean,
somebody on her team should have let her know
even
that that
even
wasn't
in
gonna fly.
Africa, even in most parts of Africa that I can think of, like Ghana specifically or Nigeria, like they don't refer to themselves as colored, right? They refer to themselves as their nationality, right? I'm Ghanaian, I'm Nigerian, I'm South African, I'm whatever it is. So it's like even if you're mixed race, you're still South African, you're still Ghanaian, you're still, you know, it's
I agree. I much rather would have let I much rather would have preferred her to say, I would like to be preferred as South African versus African American. I can understand that. But colored?
Well,
And,
maybe.
and smooth.
So again,
Caveat.
I'm playing full devil's advocate here.
You
So to
play,
play full
you
devil's
playing
advocate.
Lovebird. You
No,
playing Lovebird.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Relax, fam. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm playing
Because
devil's
he
advocate.
trying to make him sweat.
Oh my god. If anybody's making me wet, there is a problem.
Making you wet. She said sweat, my boy.
She said
Wait a
water. She
minute.
said the song after sweat is anyway, right? Like whatever. Anyway, I don't know. Pause. Anyway, I gotta pause my damn self. So needless to say, I feel like maybe her understanding of race and culture is different. And maybe if they would have asked her culturally, maybe she would have said South African then. You know what I'm saying? But racially, maybe she was just thinking of her mixed bag, and she just kind of just defaulted to that, which I don't know how you default to that.
I mean, Africans don't even
advocate mode. I don't know how you say that.
Africans don't even be thinking about that though. Like only Americans think like that. Like when you in Africa, nobody really thinks about being black or being color or being. It's just like I'm where I'm from, and that's what I am. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't remember her name. She did she did a big piece on how like when she came to the United States, she didn't identify with being black because like back home, like she was just Nigerian. But like after being in the United States for like years and actually studying it, like now she identifies with being black. But it's like a lot of people that are not from the United States don't even care about that.
Yeah, and I'll say this to that effect. I think that man, I lost my train of thought. She really shouldn't have said that. She really shouldn't have. I don't have any more devil's advocate for her. Like I don't have another defense. I'm tapped out.
Let that woman be colored. Let her be colored.
Nah, I think I mean, we can let her be whatever she wants to identify it. I just think that at the end of the day, like I don't know, man. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I really hate that. I had somewhere I was going to. Now I'm stopped.
Where'd you get your books from?
My who? This ignorant. That boy is stupid, boy. Stupid. Stupid. Where she got her books from? Shit.
What happened to you is gonna behave yourself? What happened to that?
I am behaving myself.
Cap.
Whatever you say, sir.
Cap, man. I do also want to ask y'all, like, when you know what? That's what I was gonna say with Africa. I know why they don't do that, because they're the majority. Because I don't think white people have that question.
Yeah.
Like you don't ask white people that question. Oh, so what's your race? What's your nationality?
You also don't call white people Caucasian American, which that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
For another day. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can deep dive that. That could get interesting. But while we're talking about white people and white privilege, Josh Giddey, okay. Josh Giddey is getting all the privilege in the world. All right. This man was caught out lacking with a 15-year-old on Snapchat, on her Snapchat. And he made posts of her on his own Instagram account. Or maybe it was hers. I don't remember. But end of the day, the girl was 15. And John Morant got suspended for holding a gun, and that's legal. We have a Second Amendment right to do so. It was just kind of flagrant for him to be doing that on IG Live. Mm-hmm. And then Kyrie got held for posting a link. He had no context added. He just posted a link and they called him all sorts of mess, anti-Semitic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
I do
Josh
want to
Giddey
touch
got
on
to
that
play
too.
yesterday. What's y'all thoughts on that?
So you want to go first,
I,
Shar? Huh?
I don't know who this
I
person
think
is. I don't,
he just turned 21, I believe.
Nah, he's over 21. They met
I
when
thought
he
he
was.
just turned 21.
They met when he was 21.
so let me get this straight. He's dating a 15-year-old. Is that what this is?
21 dating a 15-year-old. Yes.
Oof. And he plays
So
basketball.
he's in the
NBA.
NBA.
Yeah, that's the problem. And this is a white man.
Yep.
I'm gonna say my piece.
Yeah. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Say your piece.
He's 21. He's 21.
Oh, he still is 21. I
Yeah,
don't know
he's
why.
21.
I don't know why they keep making it like, oh, back when
He just turned 21 like a month ago.
Then what are people talking about?
Hold on,
Too
but
old for girl.
let me clarify this, right? So apparently, I initially I was like, oh yeah, this nigga's a pedophile. This nigga did, right? Then I started paying attention because at first I wasn't paying attention to the junk. You know, it's not in my life. You know, it's not something that I readily pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started paying attention to the content from both sides. Like I like to have both sides of the argument before I try to, make or figure out what my stance on it is. And I really still don't know what my stance on it is. But I started watching a lot of content, and I'm like, why the fuck is a 15-year-old girl in the 21 plus club?
Mm.
Like, I'm asking myself. So then I'm like, but if she's 15, I'm pretty sure her parents have some type of way they interact with her. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, ain't no 15-year-old about to stay out 2 days straight without any contact from their parents. And then that should have been a red flag there. If she's constantly having to be in contact with her parents, like, why is that? That should have had you thinking, like,
yeah.
So I don't think it's fair to place blame on her and say, well, you're 15 and you shouldn't be in a 21
nope,
and up
that's not
club.
what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's why I put it that way so you can clear it for the audience.
Let me clarify, right? So
that's not how
there has been instances where someone has produced fake identification, lied about their age, and said they were a certain age to deal with someone. I don't know if that's in this situation. Don't know if that's the situation. I haven't dug super deep into it. There's situations where that has happened. I don't know if this happened to him because he's speaking like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get in trouble." Like he seemed like he has the utmost confidence when he was in the interview. I'm just like, "Well, you might be, facing more than just not playing. So you look like you might need to take this a little more serious." So I don't know the situation, but there is a possibility that she could have said she was 18 plus. She could have produced an ID showing that or stating that she was 18 plus. What does a man in that situation do when, to the best of his abilities, he believes that someone is 18 plus? What does a man in that situation do?
So, okay, I'm gonna say this. Like, as a man, you kind of screwed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to take somebody's word at face value, you're kind of screwed. To the scenario that you're given, like he's damned if he do, damned if he like to live that way, assuming that everybody else is doing that. Like, I would assume the bouncers and security and everybody that allowed this person to get in there did their job. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily assume.
But if they produce a fake ID, then
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's nothing they can do about it either.
Right.
Okay.
Now, however, wait, hold on. Now, however, with his scenario, he knows the girl's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because that's what he was saying in the video. So that means you have some type of idea.
So what did he say in the video? I haven't seen the video. What did he say in the video?
So the Instagram video, he was like, yeah, so and so, like, so he knew who our older brother was, because he said, oh yeah, for my brother, you know what I'm saying? This is for my brother or whatever. They were doing a video. He's like, yeah, so and so, whoop whoop. So like the brother, you had to have known then. And then when
that
you
sound like a shout out, my boy. That don't sound like
I mean, in a way, however, here's the caveat. When the Instagram post got posted, somebody commented and said, yo, she's 15. You know she's 15, right?
Yeah, nah, that's
Yeah,
that's all on him. Me,
yeah.
like,
Like
I,
somebody immediately commented that.
yeah,
So I'm like,
and and
did you
there's
post and not check your page?
yeah, and not just that. Like being an NBA player, you need to cover yourself. But go ahead, Char.
Yeah, I just want okay, so let's say for instance he did not know her brother. I'm just putting this out there because this happens a lot, right? It sounds like he's been dating this girl, right?
Oh, he did
So
date her for a while.
so my point is, as a man who is a certain age,
How
there's
old is she right now?
Probably
15.
16.
Oh, so my
Because
point is,
I've been hearing 15, 16, 17, 18. But go ahead, my bad.
the point is she under 18. So as a man who's a certain age, when you're dating this girl, I can call her woman, this girl, there's certain things she's going to say, there's certain things she's going to do that's going to tell you her age. And if you've been dating someone for a certain amount of time, by that point, we live in the social media generation. You've looked her up, you've seen her social media page, so you know by some certain point what her age is, whether you know her brother or not.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I'm looking.
It'd be different if he just met this woman for one night and like they had, a good time for one night and she lied about her age. You haven't known this woman long enough to know anything about her. But the fact that they've been dating now, you're choosing to make the choice to be with this person you know is underage.
Yeah, yeah. That's I can jack that. I can jack that. I can get with that. I can get with that. I personally though, I personally feel like he should have looked at the friend group because that's like my thing. Like after I date you, like I'm like starting to get to know you. I start looking at your friend group and
Yeah.
I start to evaluate who you align yourself with because that's probably who you are at your core. You know what I'm saying? She was also on TikTok saying she's over 21, and then
Was she?
oh that's yeah, that's on her TikTok, allegedly on her TikTok. And then
This
Karma then Karl Malone. Oh well damn, yeah, Karl Malone was
Yeah,
wilding.
back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, he was
But
wilding.
that don't justify nothing though.
Nah, it don't, but he was wilding. That's a wild man. He got a whole baby by that young girl. That's a that the NBA shouldn't have let that fly at all. But Utah didn't have nobody else, so they's like, we need him, which is crazy. Um, wow, man.
Her name is Liv Cook.
Yeah, Live Cook. I feel like so I guess another avenue is like what I don't like is the lack of response from the media. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that because they jump down black players' neck immediately. Like y'all have the quick 15-second. These are my thoughts. But with him, you were kind of just like, well, we gotta wait for more information. Wait for more information for what? We seen the video. She looked young there. She wasn't fooling me. If I would have seen her, I'm like, you don't belong here, do you?
yeah.
That's me immediately. I don't care how cute she is. Like some dude, some
Like
dude on Twitter commented and was like, yo, I understand, bro. I'm like, what you mean you understand, bro?
and see that's
That's
what
a
I'm saying. Like
child.
as a grown man, after you dated for a certain amount of time, like you can pick up on certain cues and notice certain things about girls to know that she's not the age that she's saying. Like I'm sure there is something there that hinted towards her not being over 21.
So how
Mhm.
long did they date? Because I was
Uh,
looking for it and I couldn't find it on the internet.
just for a minute. Like it wasn't long. It was just for a minute.
Was it
Like
over a
I
year?
haven't found an exact date. No, it wasn't a year. Like
Was
maybe
it
it was
6 months?
it was less than 2 months. It was less than 2 months.
Oh,
That's what
that's
I
not a
feel.
long time.
It's long
Still
enough
wrong.
though, bro.
Still
Like
wrong.
I know the woman that I'm dating's age within the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wait. I want to say something. So this goes back to the conversation we had on a different episode when we were talking
Mhm.
about like how when I meet men, they always ask my age because I have a young looking face. This is the reason they ask because you can get caught up if you this like literally every time I meet men, they say, "Hi, how are you? What's your name? How old are you?" They ask immediately how old I am.
What if you
Go
lie
ahead,
to
bro.
them? What if you lie to them?
I don't lie about my age.
And I'm saying, but what if you did? Like, and you produce an
I get
ID
what
that.
you're saying. But what I'm saying, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is the kind of men that are approaching me are grown men. So grown men, when they get to a certain age, they know, okay, look,
And
I
you
know this
also
is
have to. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. And you also have to take that this man just turned 21, so he's young. He's gullible.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's true.
like
That's true.
imagine what you were doing at 19, 20, and 21. But like I don't know, man. This whole thing,
I
like
get that perspective. I get that perspective.
this whole thing is and like this it's literally just got out of college. Like literally just like you gotta think they're partying. They're not worried about nothing in the world when they're in college. Like
Yeah.
I
but
sure wasn't. I wasn't worried about a damn thing. But
Yeah.
like, when do I have to attend class, and where the next party at?
and think about how many dudes go to college parties and they just smashing girls. Like
Yeah.
and this is why that's why I won't go to that environment, bro. I'm not getting caught up in nothing like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't. I can't
Mm-hmm.
go there. Hold on, what's going on? What?
No.
Even if they didn't have sex, it's still hella awkward chilling with her. But I get if they're just cordial, but the circumstances are too much. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
What
Like
Absolutely.
when Drake was hanging out with Millie Bobby, they didn't actually like hang out though.
what do you mean when if the circumstances are too much? Like all the only videos I've seen of them are in the club and looking like they were like naked together. Like that's the only videos I've seen of them.
Oh no, I seen them. They were like in a parking lot together. You know what I'm saying? Talking outside of the club, like they were somewhere else together, like getting food or some shit. Like, that's what I seen. Like I ended up posting it on my Facebook page in my reels.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
posted
Like
it,
what are the circumstances being too much? Like
man.
if I
I could
meet
if
somebody weak, I could have been in all of those scenarios in a week.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but what he means by the circumstances is too much, and I correct me if I'm wrong here. I think what he means by the circumstances are too much. It's too much to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? That he couldn't have had any slight inkling. Because like when you're talking to somebody that's a child, you know it. You know what I'm
That
saying?
I've said that a
But
couple of
this
times.
but this is my
Yes.
thing. He's a child himself.
He's old enough to know when somebody is 15 or 16. Come on now.
At 21, I knew who the
Yes,
freshman girls were. You know what
absolutely.
I'm
Oh,
saying? I
sure. No,
immediately
I'm not saying that. I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Right? He's 15-year-olds usually look 15 unless they from the south. Then it's like it's completely different. Like, and then people develop different. But you should 100% know when somebody is 15, right? It looks. Now, if somebody does look like they're older, and you ask them, like this is my thing, right? And this is no excuse.
hmm
As someone who has that much stake, you should do more to verify something before you jump off that boat, right? And a lot of NBA players don't do that shit. A lot of NFL players don't do that, right? And you see people writing books about it, having talk shows about it. Like it's easy to get over on the NFL players, it's easy to get over
hmm
on the NBA player athletes, right? Because they don't take certain precautions,
Yeah, they just be out
just
here
like
trying to.
he did, right? So I don't
Hey, your static going crazy, bro.
mind.
Like that
Yeah,
for
yeah,
them.
your static. Like once you got to going deep into your tangent, like
Is it now still?
now yeah,
Right
you're
now.
better. You're better now.
All right. Wait. Yeah.
Uh,
So
it came back.
it can,
Gotta go for Ebony King so he can get a new system.
stop. What about now? Is there there?
It's
No, you're
better.
good now.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. He's like the Matrix is like.
Man,
Yeah, but
was packing you
yeah.
up.
I don't know the ins and out of this situation, so I can't give a full take on it. Unlike other people, I don't jump on like bandwagons and say it's this or that because some information may come out that we don't know, right? So
Yeah.
I like to have context before making decisions and like just throwing something to the wind. But
If
That's real.
if showing her wouldn't get this video demonetized, I do it, but it get the video immediately demonetized. Like it, like
I
for
looked her up. She does look a little older than her age.
you know
I
what?
did look.
Hold on. You know what? I can just straight send it to y'all, so then
I
y'all can
looked.
just
I looked.
Yeah,
I
I've
would say
seen her. I've seen the videos of them together. I've seen.
so. For the pictures I saw, she does look like she can pass for 18. She does.
now that was gonna be my next point. Like if she said I'm 18,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I give him a one night though. I give him a one night pass.
That's
Like
the thing.
if you one nighted, but if you kicking it with her, that's a
Exactly.
problem.
Exactly.
That's a
Let me ask you a
problem.
question. Let me ask you a question. What changes from that one night to him kicking it with her? What changes?
So okay,
Now
so here's the
you're
thing.
both
So okay,
talking minor.
here's my thing. Here's my thing with that. One night means you was drunk, you was in the club, right?
No.
You're in a 21 plus, you're in a 21 plus environment. You're thinking everybody else is, you know what I'm saying? You meet with somebody, you feel you know what I'm saying, you think everything's all good, you know what I'm saying? She just looks young. You take her home, y'all hash it out, and then y'all go y'all separate ways. And then you come to find out later, oh, this person was underage. That's a mistake.
So this is my
That
thing. This is my
to
thing.
me, that's a mistake.
That's what I said
Sure,
But
earlier.
sure, sure.
but to be in a scenario where I'm kicking it with you,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
that's a problem because now
So
it's like, what am I
let me ask
doing?
this. Let me ask this question, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So at what point does it become a problem if he still does not if he still did not know the age of that individual? If he, well, not even not let me not say that. What at what point does it become a problem if he within himself legitimately believes this individual is over the age of 18?
You gotta do some investigating in the people in your life. Like there's
Sure,
no
sure, sure. I
so
agree with you.
my thing is my thing is because
Mm,
again, like just being sexually responsible, you're gonna want to at least do some level of research if
I
Yes.
you
agree with that.
smashing somebody, like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Some follow-up questions like,
Yes.
yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the condom didn't break. Okay, cool. We good on that front. You're not feeling funny. You're not feeling pregnant, none of that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give you good. Did you make it home safe? You know what I'm saying? Where is home for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because he might have sent it an Uber home. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you live with? Like, type of questions. Like now you're starting to like unpack. If you're gonna be hanging, you start unpacking and asking more questions.
You.
And my thing
I
is,
agree. I agree.
I give him 24 to 48 hours to get them questions done. Like, don't call her back over and smash her again because now I'm looking at you crazy because I'm like, you're just a horny dude and you're irresponsible and you deserve your consequences. You can't. Poor dick discipline gets niggas every time.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. So, but my question is though, how many people in general do you know who do not do that? A lot.
Yeah, I agree. So okay,
Think
so
about the average person. They don't do that, bro.
No, you're
People
right.
who go to the club don't do that. People who are in college don't do that. Athletes don't do that.
Oh
So,
yeah.
like, it's probably what should happen, but majority of the time, it does not happen.
Ike, we gonna get to you, but go ahead, Shar.
yeah, I want to ask them. Okay, so when it comes to like, I agree. When it comes to one night stands or whatever, nobody's doing that kind of research. It's like you're moving quick to begin with. You already don't know this person, and typically the way that one night stands work, you sleep with just one person, this person once, and then you don't see him again, right? Now, like Sue said, if you're going any further past that, then me personally, I've gotten to the point where I'm looking people up. I have like this uh what is it called? What are they called? Background reports I do on people because people are fucking psycho now. And I will do a background report on you when I meet you now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Man,
Like,
you did a
Do you think
background
you're
report on
normal?
me?
Do you think the average person does that though?
no, I don't. My point is, if we're going to continue talking for a certain amount of time, because I have found that men I was talking to were married, had whole families, and I didn't know because they lied to me,
Actually,
right?
military all the time.
Yeah.
And I looked them up on
Yep.
my little background report, and it brought up their wife and shit. Like, so now I actually have to go and look them up because these people do lie. So I will give him that. They do lie, and they will
I do want to
continue
give a
lying.
tip to women. I do want to give a tip to women on that. Uh,
Mhm.
if you're dating a man, go to the state that he's in and look up his name for the public records and see if he has a marriage. document out there. It's too easy to do and it's free. My bad. Go ahead.
I mean, hey, that's player advice. Okay, so what? Like, so it's only a problem until he finds out. Well, yeah, if I'm in a professional states athlete and multimillionaire, I need some
Agreed.
fail safes to
Yeah.
keep this from happening. Agreed.
But they don't. Yeah, I agree. But they don't do that,
It's
man.
his team's fault for not providing that. No, he's a grown ass man. I'm not
Hey,
gonna
but
blame
so
him.
the NBA does like they periodically put out statements about NBA players protecting themselves from situations, but they
Yeah,
don't listen. Like they
nah.
don't listen. Like people literally write books about how easy it is to finesse athletes. People write books about that.
You hear all the time about female teens sneaking into strip clubs saying they're older and doing stuff. Those guys aren't asking their age while
Okay,
getting
so
these
wait,
lap
I'm
dances.
glad you said that, Ike. So here's the difference. When you're going to a strip club and you're getting a lap dance from a woman, that's it. You go get the lap dance, you pay her, you go home. In this situation, this man is making a choice to continue dating this woman. Two different scenarios.
Look, man. If I got you in the equivalent of what is a full Nelson, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, I need to know more about you. I need to understand you.
Yeah,
I can't
but
be
listen,
doing all of
listen.
that
So
and don't
we're
know.
we're we're trying to apply our own morals and values and what we would do on someone who we don't know at all. We don't know how they move,
Okay,
right?
that's
We
fair.
would do that in those situations, right? A lot of people in those situations, they just trying to bust a nut. They just trying to have a good
I agree.
time. They just trying to be around people that they feel like they're compatible with, right? They don't care about, I need to make sure this person is the age that they say they are, right? You tell me what your age is. All right, bet, let's do it. That's sometimes what's in their mind, right? They're not thinking like we are thinking.
Fine.
Or
That's a
they
good point.
should.
Yeah,
They
that's a good point.
should. People should protect themselves from certain things, right?
Bro,
There
out here
should be
singing like
checks
R.
and
Kelly.
balances that people should have, right? In a great world where all things are good and things happen like they should, that should happen. But in
Yeah.
the world we live in, the vast majority of people who are in college don't do it. The vast majority of athletes don't do it. The vast majority of people who just reach the age of where we call adults. I don't want to say consenting because that's different in different states in the United States, but right, they don't do that. We wish they did. We wish they did, but they don't. They do not do that,
That's real. That's real.
and that does not excuse him, you know, for dealing with a minor. Right now, how much of the blame I place on him, if he had the knowledge or didn't have the knowledge, is a different conversation. Right? If he truly within his heart of hearts believed that this individual's of a certain age, because of what she portrayed to him, what she gave him, the circumstances that they were in, right? Like if I meet somebody who had on a police uniform and driving a police car while on duty, and they be like, "Yeah, I'm a police officer," I might be inclined to believe that they're a police officer. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like nothing inside of my mind might tell me I need to go verify to see if they're a police officer before I'd be like, "Oh, they're actually a police officer," right? That could be
Mhm.
his mindset when he thinks about somebody who, like, we were in the club together, right? You have to be a certain age to get into this place, right? She told
Mhm.
me she was a certain age. She showed me her ID saying she was a certain age. What reason do I have not to believe her?
That's facts. That's facts. After when I'm in those environments, man, and I see you're able to buy a drink, like I'm pretty much
And then you're
assuming you're
drinking,
at least
like
21. Like I'm gonna just assume you're 21. Like I'm trusting that the bartender did their job.
they do say assumptions make an ass out of us, though. So,
It do.
yeah,
But I mean, when you're in that environment and you on your level, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel him if he was just like, but that's why I would say, like, to answer a question, like if he had knowledge and he smashed again, he
oh,
jail.
100%,
Jail.
100%.
Under
If
under it.
he okay, hold on,
Under it.
hold on, hold on. I will also say this, depending on what state they're in, legally, not by me. I want to clarify this. This is not by me, right? I don't think any man who's an adult should be dating someone or talking to someone, having dealing with someone in that manner who is not an adult. But legally, in certain states, the consenting age is 16.
Oklahoma is one of those,
Yeah,
but
I think it's is it
but
it's oh, and this happened. So
but
legally, I don't think he might face anything if that is the
but
situation.
but if she was 15, then he's done.
That's
The
true.
boy's
That's true.
cooked.
That's
And
true.
even socially,
But
I'm
do you
looking at
just
a
say
man
they were
crazy
talking for
if
like
somebody
2 months?
says she's 16.
Do you just say they were only talking for like 2 months?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. But at the
My
same time, like
I don't, bro. If
I don't
look,
see what a
if
21-year-old
she
would
was
see at a 16 year
15,
old.
if she was 15, it's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
You're
100%,
done, buddy.
100%.
You're
He
done,
actually might be going to trial if she was 15.
man. Yeah. So,
So let me ask you a question though.
yeah,
This
go
is
ahead.
this just came to my mind when you just mentioned that. Like with the he said no slander Broadway will be allowed.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. The Rod Wave slander is coming.
Lyrics been abandoned. Anyways, so what legally? Because in my mind, when you just said that, when we just talked about Oklahoma being a state that consents at 16, would the NBA literally be able to do something about that? Because then, if he's legally within his rights in dealing with her because of the legislation or legal portions or whatever goes on in Oklahoma, and the NBA takes negative actions against him, he can sue the NBA.
Technically, yes, he could sue the NBA and win. And win.
So this is gonna be a scary. This is gonna be a situation that I initially didn't care about the situation because it ain't had nothing to do. Now I'm probably gonna keep my eye on it.
Oh yeah, I'm following this. I'm following this to the grave. Like if I can drag John Morant over the coals, he's Josh is getting the full John Morant
100%.
treatment.
100%. Nobody's above scrutiny, but I also think that nobody's above, you know, looking at their side. That's why I don't like just speaking from one side. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. That's why I tried to balance it out, shoot him some bail. All right, so Rod Wave, all right, not only is stealing Boosie songs, all right, he's stealing this mad lyrics in general. Like I get paying homage, but this is atrocious. Like he got
Yeah.
Worse.
whole lines and everything. Like, go ahead, Shar.
Okay. So, sorry. No, I really had to clear my throat.
Oh, I thought you were
You
finna
get
go in.
ready.
I was like, oh shit, let me sit my mic down.
Yes. So, for those of you who are not aware, Broadway. See what happened? Hold on.
That's a good point.
I don't know what's happening. So okay, so Broadway. Why can't I speak right now? Stole a song from Boosie. Not only did he take the song, he took the whole song word for word. Now, does it sound exactly like it? No, but it's all of the bars, every single bar. He made it his own or whatever.
He
So
actually changed 2 words in it.
ooh, 2 words, okay. So Boosie went on the internet and said, "Hey, bro, like you you owe me some money. Like you stole my song. You didn't ask me if it was okay before you made this song, so you owe me some money," which is correct because if you know how the law works, that's copyright. You can't just steal people's songs without asking them for their permission first. So Rod Ray responds to him on the internet is like, "Bro, you ain't got to do this. Like, how much you want? I can pull up right now and give you the money." Like, that's not how this works, sir. You should have done your research before you decided to become a rapper to understand how this shit works. Excuse my French, but I'm tired of these rappers becoming rappers and not doing their research and not understanding how these laws work. So now the internet is dragging, well, the Rod Wave supporters are dragging Boosie saying you had to come at him like that. He's a good guy. He's a great rapper. He didn't mean any harm. No, facts are facts. Law is law, and you broke the law. Go ahead.
That's facts.
I mean, we're seeing a lot of people who, you know, supposedly are good people, but we're finding out in the media that they have, you know,
That too.
lies and underlying things. Where there's groups of people, individuals, so on and so forth. But like I said, I go for both sides, right? You have individuals who come up and like they only want to succeed. They only trying to make music and do their thing, like music, their passion. They don't care about the ins and out of music, the legal aspects of music, right? So in that aspect, you have a fan coming up and somebody who, idolizes you and they like the work or body that you put out. But at the same time, when Rod Wave came out and made a video talking about, give me a price and all that stuff, I'm like, nah, my boy, I need my royalties, right? You're just trying to give me a one-time pay some, like. Would you do that to other artists? Would you do that to Drake? Would you do that to
that
Eminem?
song,
Would you
hey,
do that to Lil Wayne?
if it was Drake or Lil Wayne or Eminem, that song would have just been taken down. It would have just disappeared.
Facts.
It would have
Facts.
just disappeared.
Somebody just
Like it
said,
would have been off streaming service. Matter of fact, they would have struck his old album. Because the thing is, like, here's the way that the royalties work, right? You not only are you getting royalties for the song, he actually is getting credited as a writer on the actual album too. So he's getting credits from that too. So I think that he has to pay up. Like he has to give him his credits, all that.
Wait, there's a comment here.
Who is this dude? Who thought Boosie was a good person?
Who thought Boosie was a good person? Whether Boosie is a good person or not, you still owe money to this man. You still stole his whole entire song. And then I saw some comments when I was reading, because the Shade Room posted or whatever, and there were some comments that were like, "Well, I mean, like
he said agrees in Charleston White."
But they were like, Boosie just mad because he hasn't made it hit his centuries. And they were like, who was listening to that Boosie song anyway? I ain't never heard this song before. That's besides the whole point. The whole point is you did not handle this correctly.
Everybody in the South.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the South.
Yeah.
It's like they
I guarantee you go to Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, and you talk about Boosie. When you pull out his catalog, bro, mixtapes growing up in the South.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. And you a Boosie mixtape growing up? Come on, bro.
Tennessee too. I love me some Boosie. Okay.
Arkansas, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, South Carolina, North Carolina.
Tell me who don't know about IND. Like, come on, bro.
Everybody know who Boosie is. Everybody was listening to Boosie. There was not a soul that was not listening to Boosie. Everybody had a Boosie song that they liked.
Boosie has hits
that still go to the club and not hear this man.
Listen, you still play them clubs, them songs in the club today. I'm still gonna be like
for real, bro.
BIP. Anyway.
The point is, I don't like how the internet is trying to find loopholes to excuse Rod Wave's behavior. I don't care how good of a person they claim he is. I don't care if he's that has nothing to do with you didn't handle this correctly, and now you owe this man money. Period.
Yeah, we don't care about him being a good person. This is business.
We're not about him being a good person. All we say is he owes him money because you didn't handle this legally correctly.
Yeah,
don't go to business.
Yeah, this is we're talking about not Boosie. We're talking about his children being able to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like those royalties, they go to his kids too.
Feed me.
You know what I'm saying? They go to his estate when he's gone. Like
still owe him.
What we supposed to do? Like you can't be just fucking over your own community like that. You know what I mean? Like this is the stuff that Elvis used to do. To be honest,
you talking about steal people music?
He was just stealing black people's songs and singing them.
Oh, bro, did you see the people pull up while Elvis was literally like copying word for word other people's songs?
Oh yeah.
And then you heard the story about the black artist who was coming up, and Elvis was acting like he was like rocking with him, and Elvis literally stole his song word for word.
Oh yeah.
Wait, look at these. You gotta pin some of these comments. I guess people in the comments just don't like Boosie, so they don't hear nothing we saying.
I believe karma has a lot to do with it. Man, I don't care about Boosie.
We never said Boosie was the most law-abiding citizen.
Royalties for this song. What does one and one have to do with each other?
What do you mean them royalties ain't worth it? I don't think you understand how much people make off publishing and all of that, especially when Rod Wave's album has been sitting up as high as it has, as long as it has.
Let me put this in perspective. Everybody knows the guy. I think he played on Moesha as well, but the guy who sung Lion King, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, right?
Yeah.
This man turned down $2 million and took $100,000 instead with royalties, right? This man has made well over $2 million from royalties from that one song.
Yes.
Well over. And he's still getting paid to this day for that song. So I'm not going to take a one-time payment of a big lump sum when I know that over the span of 10, 20, 30 years, I can still be making money if a song is still playing.
Right.
That's
Okay,
our whole point. Black American made. That's the whole point.
Yeah, from Smart Guy too.
You don't. Okay, again, you might not think Rod Wave royalties are like that, but I'm telling you, his album, I believe, if you go check Apple Music, is number 2. Okay, his album is streaming higher than Chris Brown's was that just dropped. That speaks volumes at the level that people are consuming his music. He is on tour right now performing all that music. He's still young. He still has a lot of career left, which means he's going to be here for a lot longer.
So here's another example. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is dead, but his music is going to make money off the world for life. For life.
But I mean that's kind of an unfair comparison. But he said Drake my
point is.
Yeah, but I mean, Bam said Drake does the same thing every song. It's not the same. He doesn't even do the same thing every song, and even then, it's only a piece of the song, and he's paying homage.
One way to Boosie
and he pays all those people. He credits people or he pays them. No, there's no bad business done. If Drake hold on, wait, hold on. So look with the song, the song that he has with Yeet, right? There's a part in the beginning where it samples this old white lady song. I don't even know the lady's name, but she was saying, "Oh, it's just my thing, word for word. Sure, I'll clear it. I'll prove it. You know what I'm saying? So it can be in the song. Boom, it gets approved. You know what I'm saying? She's collecting a check off that song. That song is it's in the top 10 on Billboard, or at least it was. It's like still sitting in the top 20. Like she's getting a hefty check off that Drake record. A hefty check.
Can we discuss this
for life? Anybody that Drake sampled, they always say yes because they know they're getting money.
Yeah.
Did this man just say Rod Wave did Boosie a favor? My bad. Go ahead.
Right. That's the comment I want to highlight. Y'all are overlooking the entire point of our conversation. I don't give a damn who's a good person. I don't give a damn who you thought did who a favor. This is a legal matter. Legally, he still did not handle this correctly. He still needs to owe. He still need to pay up. He didn't handle this correctly.
And I also want to say, like, artists like Boosie paved the way for artists like Rod Wave, paved the way for like a lot of these new artists, right? And to think that Boosie is still getting paid off that song, that one song alone, right? This song is whether the producers decides to put it in a movie that's about independent women, whether it's played in the background in one of these movies, whether it's played at clubs, whether it's played at venues, whether it's played at events, like this man's still making money from these songs. Like, Wipe Me Down, bro, like
Send It Off. Oh, that's my other song right there.
Like, bro, like, and these songs are played at NFL games still.
Yeah.
And to think that these artists are not still making royalties now, a lot of artists do not own their royalties. I got you when you said that. A lot of artists do not own their royalties, right? A lot of artists are in situations where their publishing companies own their royalties. And a lot of people now are trying to get out of that because they've realized now, like, bro, I should own my own royalties. Especially a lot of new artists, they come up. They're not signed to major label because they're trying to maintain their royalties. So,
like you just said, Black American said, Swerve Set It Off and Wipe Me Down are his most popular songs, and they all getting royalties. That's our point.
But the thing is, he's saying, I want to know what bar you're saying in Rich Flex that T.I. deserved to get paid for, because I don't know a single bar in there that T.I. needs to get paid for, because again, there's a thing called interpolation, right? Because if it's said a certain way, you can't own a phrase. You can't own a phrase, right? Like if it's a common enough phrase, you can't own it. So you can't then charge somebody for saying the same phrase, even though they said it first.
Yeah.
The whole beat change.
That does not matter, bro.
That's you're talking about production. You're talking about sampling. That's a totally different thing, nigga.
on the next topic.
That's sampling. If you're talking about a beat, that's a sample that already got cleared. And who
we have
gets
Everybody,
taken a
more money
lot of
off
this topic.
that? The
We have
producer
taken a
gets
lot of
more
this
money
topic.
off of that than T.I. does. All right.
everybody.
So
Yeah.
to,
On that note,
to talk about other rappers though, ASAP Rocky, okay, he's going to trial. All right. He's going to trial. The man looked guilty. I'm
you're
not
going
even,
to jail.
he's going
You're
to
going
jail.
to jail. You're going to jail.
And that's a shame. He gonna get to jail faster than Josh Giddey.
Bruh, it's sad. So for those of you all who do not know, so it came out that ASAP Rocky apparently was in a fight with one of his friends and shot him, and now he's going to trial for what he did. So it's not looking pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good. In that Instagram video I seen on the Shade Room, neighborhood talk,
What's the video? I haven't
spiritual
seen the video.
word. Like
I haven't seen it.
I seen that video so many times on Twitter. The gun
What
was
is
in
the
that
video
man's
showing?
hand. The
What
gun
is the
was in
video?
his hand. TMZ, the gun was in his hand. I was stuck.
The gun in his hand, yes.
The gun was in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody said, "Oh, it's the other dreadhead guy." I'm like, look, we're talking
So
about
what happened in the
we're talking
situation that
about
led up to the dude getting shot?
just some regular nigga shit. Like just a
Like
little
what?
altercation, you know what I'm saying? A little pushing back and
Because
forth, like
this is my thing,
just
right?
some talking.
This is my thing, right? If somebody's
Yeah.
physically putting hands on you and he can claim self-defense and he has proof that the individual put his hands on him, he might be able to escape this.
Nah, but he had help. He had assistance. There was a second guy that was helping ASAP Rocky, and he kind of
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
No. He already grabbed the dude.
Self-defense laws. If you're able to, if someone is, if you believe someone is, and you have to prove this without a reasonable doubt. If you believe someone is going to cause bodily harm to you or someone who is with you, you're able to defend yourself with deadly force.
Yeah.
Right. So if he can prove without a doubt that this individual is about to cause physical harm to him or somebody who he was with and he was protecting them, he can respond with deadly force.
Right. So two things. One, you're talking about what you're talking about with St. John again. Nobody's really streaming St. John music like that. Like, so the royalties don't.
We're all for that, bro.
No, I know, but I'm just responding to that comment. Like, obviously he's not making money. Now, to go back to what we're presently talking about with ASAP Rocky, like, again, the guy was already being, like, I get what you're talking about with self-defense. Like, he was already being held by somebody else. Somebody had already snatched the dude up, and then he went after him with the gun out. If somebody's already holding the dude and got him in a bear hug like this,
how he shot him? Why the dude had him in a bear hug?
I don't know what happened that led to him getting shot. However,
because I just want to make sure we're not conflating two things that happen at different times,
look,
right?
He walked after the guy.
I need to be a lawyer, boy. I need to be a lawyer.
I look, he walked after the guy. Once the person's away from being taken away from you and you walk after the person, there's a problem. If ASAP Rocky would have started walking away on camera and then the other dude's running up, cool, you blasted him. You fear for your life. I can get behind that.
Do we know that
you already were fighting and it got broken up and then he's coming back? You don't know if he's coming back for the kill now.
Let me ask this question, right? Do we know for a fact if the dude was shot before or after the video of ASAP Rocky going towards him?
He was shot after. That's a fact.
How do we know that's a fact?
How do we know that's a fact? Because on the
video, as he was going towards him,
he wasn't shot prior. In the video, he wasn't shot at all.
No, I'm saying, and specifically in the part where ASAP Rocky was going towards him, did you hear gunshots after he was going towards him?
No, we didn't hear that there was gunshots afterward. But the thing is, when that's shown to a jury, like they're gonna see that.
So that's what I'm saying.
But you look like the pursuer now. You look like the pursuer.
You also have to understand though, like in a jury, you have to have undeniable proof. Like if one of those jury people say, like, we don't know if the dude got, like, how do we know if the dude got shot before, he was actually heading towards him? Then they come to a hung jury or something like that. So
we don't have the rest of the camera footage though,
and that's my thing, right? So like that's why That's why when I
But
look at stuff, I
he's
look at it from
facing
a perspective.
hold on. Let me look real quick. What are all the charges he's facing? Because there's one of them he's not gonna get away with. Like I don't care how rich Rihanna is and your friends are and who you know. Like you're not getting out of it. Hold on.
Yeah, beyond a reasonable doubt. That's what he said. That's what it is. Beyond a reasonable doubt.
He pleaded not guilty for assault with a firearm and what is it? Assault with a firearm and hit gun at his former friend. He said it's two felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. That's what he's facing. His attorney attempted to cast doubt while questioning the police detective. But they found sufficient enough evidence to take it to trial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
And
that's not a lot of evidence, bro.
Fired from his gun.
Bro, if he would have just had a gun on him, that would have been enough evidence to take it to trial.
Yeah, but I mean, they have the shell casings from it being fired from his weapon.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But just having the shell casing doesn't identify whether it was before or after he was approaching the guy, right? Because just like you're gonna have the shell casings from a situation where I'm defending myself.
Okay, so here's how it went. When A$AP Rocky first pulled a gun on him, which is the video we saw or whatever, he just pulled the gun on him, and then they had a later confrontation where the shots were fired, and they grazed. Oh, they just grazed his knuckles. Jesus Christ, people are going to jail for graze. That's crazy.
Yeah, boy, that's still assault with a deadly
weapon.
Oh,
that is because he could have.
Because look, a few inches to the right or the left, you could have hit a vital artery or something like.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. Then the man. Oh wow. Persecutor showed a separate video from a near scene where no people are initially visible, but what sounds like two gunshots can be heard. Then a man comes running around a corner, then slows to a walk. The man's identity is not clear in the video, but Flores testified they established that it is A$AP Rocky. Man, that means he probably walked past the ATM or some other mess. Like, man, when they get to doing that stuff, man, when you get, it's crazy. Like, if you're gonna do something like,
choose your friends wisely.
Yeah. And my thing is, you're too rich. Like, why are you shooting somebody? Like, you're rich. Just say, yo, we're done, and then go live rich people life. You're not gonna see them. Now Rihanna's a baby mama. You gonna turn Rihanna into a baby
mama? Listen. People get over these semantics with this whole baby mama and baby daddy thing. Look, if I'm your husband, I'm still a baby. If I'm your husband, I'm still a baby daddy, right? That baby, I'm the daddy of that baby. I'm a baby daddy.
I'm being funny, bro.
I'm a child's father at the same time. I'm a husband as well.
It's just a joke, fam.
I'm just saying.
He gonna abandon her and go to jail. So they're saying.
Yeah. If Tory went to jail, A$AP definitely going. That's facts.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That was the most botched trial I've ever seen. Botched trial I've ever seen, bro. That shit was crazy. Based on the stuff that I was watching from trial, but I did not think Tory was going to get a guilty verdict. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Not on all three counts. Like I thought he was going to be guilty of like one or two of them. Like if I'm being honest, in my honest assessment, because they did establish that he was holding the weapon, right?
Bro, this the crazy thing, but he had no gun residue on him.
I know that is
Kelsey did, bro. Come on, if that's not enough to put in question that whole situation, bro. And then you give her immunity, bro. That shit suspect as hell.
Yeah. They just wanted him to go away. At that point, once she got immunity, like I was like, yeah, that's kind of foul. Bro, you didn't actually test.
I do want to talk about if we got the time. What's up? The party songs. Oh, did y'all talk about that already?
Parties and fun. Yeah, we already talked about that. That mess came and went. But if you did want to talk about Meg did finally come out and publicly admit that yes, she used to be a thought pocket and was running around here fucking.
Everybody knew that though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Besides the
she's like, yeah,
Stallion fans that kept trying to.
yeah. She was like, yeah, I was out here fucking. I'm like, okay, good. That I'm like, finally, you admit it. When
But
you
it's the
couldn't admit it
crazy part. Like
beforehand,
that
you were trying to
song,
act, huh?
that song when he was like, you had me out here beefing with niggas, you know you was fucking. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
but listen,
Yeah, what 30 plus? Oh, you talking about Chris Brown claiming Pyru and stuff. Here's the thing with the Chris Brown. Since we got Tom, Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown and Chris Brown was in Dubai. He was there to perform. He was performing. He was putting on a show. He then is seen with Kanye West. Yes, they know each other. That does not inherently make him anti-Semitic. And that's what people were saying, like, oh, you're anti-Semitic because I seen you with Kanye West. I'm like, fam, it was a club.
I also wanna make this statement, because I constantly keep seeing this, bro. Like people saying someone's anti-Semitic because they disagree with something does not make them anti-Semitic, right? And also, like, so, like, if I disagree with Saudi Arabia, that does not make me Islamophobic. If I disagree with Israel, that does not make me anti-Semitic. If I disagree with the United States, that does not make me anti-United States. I can disagree with a concept. I can disagree with activities. I can disagree with something going on. That does not make me anti anything.
Yeah.
Right? I can have a different opinion from what is, the norm or what is going on or any situation, and that does not make me anti anything. And
we're not entertaining that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm not. We're not.
And also, like, people don't even know what a Semite is, right? If you actually look up what a Semite is, then calling a Palestinian anti-Semitic doesn't make sense, right? By definition, it doesn't make sense.
What is a Semite? Tell us the definition.
Semite is someone who, I want to say, anyone from that region, which includes Israel and Palestine. But we're gonna have to get into an argument about DNA and all this other stuff. But let me pull up the actual definition of
do the Webster.
Yeah, Semite.
Webster. But okay, so look, real quick, just to quickly revisit that. Rihanna, I'm praying for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? I hope that y'all are able to continue to be a beacon of light to the young Rihanna fans out there. Oh wow, this dude got it. He already put it up here.
Oh, never mind.
A member of any of the peoples who speak or spoke the Semitic language, including in particular the Jews and Arabs, which is true. Like Semitic, that was a language that they really spoke back then. Unless you got another definition, King, that you finna pull up.
So it talks about religiously. It talks about people being the descendants of Shem and one of the sons of Noah, traditionally interpreted as including the Hebrews, Arameans, Assyrians, and Arabs. And that's why. But then it also later on got taken into the part about people who speak a Semitic language, right? So it went from bloodline to language, right? They happened in two different periods. That's why earlier when I talked about getting into like blood and all that. But and never mind, this is not a podcast for that conversation.
Yeah. We ain't got to deep dive that at all. But yeah, I do want to say Chris Brown is not anti-Semitic. All right, he's not. He just was at a club. He's performing an event. Kanye West comes up to him. They don't have beef. So why would he be mad at him? We will deep dive it a different time, a different space.
I will kind of deep dive it. I can't go into super details and deep diving, but
yeah. Shar, do you have anything you want to add, ma'am?
Soul
Yeah,
sister.
I
Oh
agree
my
with
God.
everything you said. Just because you're in association with someone does not mean you have the same views as them, and I think that's very far fetched.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
He said he also is
Bam,
not a gang
Bam,
member.
you go say that to Chris Brown face and see what happens to you. I've been living in California a long time. I've been living in look, you ain't gotta hit no missions to be gang. You ain't gotta go
So
outside. There's
I will
levels.
also say like
There's
the
levels.
Pyru in that area do accept him as being Pyru, um, if that means anything. But I don't know, man. I think when these artists get big and they start doing all this extra, like, do what you
Look,
want to do, but
look, look. Y'all don't live here. I go to LA all the time. I'm just gonna say, hey, you play with that mess if you want to. Play with it if you want to when you come out here.
Smooth, where are you at right now?
Where am I at? I'm in California.
I was gonna say, why would he give his location on this
No,
podcast?
I was saying that for a point, Char.
Yeah, I'm in California right now.
Come on, my sister.
He already said
I,
he was in Cali, though.
come on, my sister. I would never put another brother at home.
He already said
Yeah.
he was in Cali. You weren't listening. He already said that.
I know that he said he said out here in LA. That's what I was trying to like.
But
On,
before that, he said I live in Cali. Before that, he
Yeah,
said I live in
yeah, and I'd be going back and forth to LA a lot. I'm telling you,
my
I'm telling
brother.
you, don't play that game. Don't play that game of saying like, oh, I wanna test somebody, I want to test somebody gangster or whatever. Like, just don't don't play that game out here.
he said thoughts on the decrease in trout population.
Nigga,
Um,
global warming.
I'm gonna keep catching trout. I'm going fishing this weekend. Matter of fact, so
Global
we're gonna see
warming,
how many
right?
I can bring.
Yeah, global
Not
warming.
trying to guess where you live. See, now it's getting dangerous.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Genesis 10:21.
Huh?
Like Genesis 10:21.
I know what he actually means. That's a place.
Oh,
I know that.
That's an actual city. Like that's a real city. It's over there
I
next to
hey,
know.
did
And
you hear
I'm
about the
trying to
crib
guess
talking
where
about they created jerkin?
look, man, I ain't even got time to entertain that mess. I was like, man, if you ain't from the Bay, you ain't create nothing. Like as far as when it came to jerking like that, like no, that's a Bay concept. So if the Bay Area people want to argue who made that, cool. I'm keeping myself out of it. Again,
Hey, smooth.
With California people, like I need to get this through your head. Although a lot of people are immigrants and they're like, you know what I'm saying, which I mean like they're people that migrated to California, the people that are from California, like, and they on timing, like, leave them alone, bro. As civilians, leave them alone. If they telling you they this, they that, don't challenge it. Just let them rock. Just let them rock. Because these people are a different type of crazy. Every time I've dealt with people, they're different type of crazy. I ain't got time for that. Nobody does. Let them rock. Let them rock. I don't care if you believe it or you don't believe it. You know
I
what I'm
can't do
saying?
it, my brother. I can't do it, my brother.
Just let them rock.
I
If they like,
gotta stand on principles.
if you want to stand on business, you're gonna be standing on your grave. Like
Look, bro.
these
Look,
boys is different.
look. I ain't
These
going to
boys is
California,
different,
bro.
huh?
I ain't trying to get into none of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like them boys is different. Them boys is different. I didn't seen people get popped up for less. He can be from wherever he wants to be from. If they say he is in the if he's in the if they saying he gang, that's it. If they say he gang, he's gang. That's how that works. Don't deeper dive into that, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you tell Chris Brown he can't do that because he's from Virginia. Go on, say it. Come out
Make
here.
them make them Pyru pull up to your spot.
Say it, bro. Say it, bro. I want to see you do it, bro.
Look, why are you daring this man to say something?
Now I'm not there. Let's talk about LeBron. What podcast do you think this is, fam? And then talk about Lakers and 7. Y'all, hey, y'all funny in the comments, boy. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. But oh man, we don't have Whitney anymore for the question of the day. That's so sad.
What did she use for the question of the day?
Some generator. They kept the website
Oh,
secret.
I can find one. Hold on, let me find one.
Yeah. Can we get a LeBron section? Uh, y'all are funny. So y'all want to talk about LeBron?
Smooth said, yeah.
Y'all funny, man.
Let's see. I got a generator.
Even Boosie talk about it. You can't be a celebrity and a street nigga. But at the same time, he's not gonna try him though. He's not gonna try. He's not gonna try Chris Brown because it's not Chris Brown is not the problem. Okay, because he's the guy that's getting the money. It's the dudes that are willing to do whatever for him that are the problem. And when I say these dudes is grand, dude, all these celebrities be having people around them that are down to do really dark stuff. Don't play that game with people. Hollywood is dark for a reason, bro. Adam 22. Am I trying to bang Adam 22 wife? No. I'm good on that. I'm chilling. I'm not joining that line, okay? I am not. No,
that's just degeneracy, my brother.
Chick-fil-A drive-through line, bro.
Degeneracy. That's all that is.
Yeah. The chat is real. I see this chat is real, man. Y'all wilding. Dylan, Jacob, what else? But that's literally Taylor Swift got people ready. Taylor Swift has real security, okay? And yes, could she get some fans to go crash out? Absolutely.
I got a question.
Thank you so much.
All
right, so I gotta sing my song.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Okay. Question of the day. Question of the day. I like that. I'm gonna sing it anyway. Question of the question of the day. Y'all some haters. I bring it right to this podcast. All right, here's my question.
Yeah.
What is the greatest risk you have ever taken?
Ooh, the greatest risk I've ever taken. The greatest risk I ever took was moving to California. Like, and moving. Hey, bro, your thing is going crazy right now. Like, man, it got louder as I got ready to talk. I said, "What is this?"
Is it still?
Nah, it's cool. What's my favorite? Look, I'm not answering that. My greatest risk that I ever took was moving to California. That was a big risk. Because I didn't like, yeah, I had a job, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't know how that job was gonna pan out. I didn't know if I was gonna like work out for me. It was only $13.50, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it beat my previous situation where I was making $8.50. I was doing $8.50, but doing 40 hours every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I was getting 40 hours every 2 weeks at $8.50. So I was broke. You know what I'm saying? Like
was this ever when you were in the military?
That was before.
Oh, I was about to say.
And then I was that was way before. Like, and then I came to California, you know what I'm saying? Then I started working at Sprint. And then that's when I got my job doing blah 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 blah. And I'm actually doing okay for myself. No, fam. Jesus Christ, I leave that out the podcast for a reason. Like, it's just left out. Just rock with me here. It needs to stay left out. Okay. Like, you can talk about your job and as much as you want to, because that's your privilege. I don't talk about that stuff. Yes, but that was the biggest. That's the biggest risk that I ever took. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And it got me here. It got to where I am now, and now I'm finna take another risk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just keep taking risks because that's the only way you're gonna move forward. You know what I'm saying? You can't make it playing it safe. Like, you're not gonna get where you're trying to go.
I love that. Thank you for answering that, King.
The biggest risk I've ever taken is so.
Oh my Lord!
My man playing with his life. But my biggest, I would say, getting married.
You've been married before?
Yeah, I've been married before. I got married when I was 20.
Whoa.
Yeah. and it
Wow.
ended horribly, and it really had bad effects on my life. So,
Wow.
Yeah,
20.
that's heavy, bro.
and
Was she like
that risk
a
did
high
not
school
have
college
any
sweetheart?
reward. Nope, nope. It was a military marriage.
I mean, that explains a lot. How long did you know her before you married her?
About a year.
Okay.
But
All right.
I was in a different period of my life, right? Like I was a drunkard, not a drunkard. Like I was drinking alcohol at the time. I was partying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a fuck boy, so pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
So you did
and
pour in the marriage.
My
yeah,
type of condom is hope. I hope I don't catch nothing. God. Yo, these dudes are reckless in the truck.
Anyways, we're answering honest like questions right now. Is there any
another one for me will probably be when I started my business because I put a lot of my own personal money into it, and I didn't know if my business would actually take off or if I would even make money from it or even break even. Like that was one of my big fears. Like I don't know if I'm break even with this, right? Because I put like $5,000 down like in the beginning. And I didn't know
yeah,
what was going to come from it, and that year I made like 25K while I was still in the military. So
nice.
it was nice, and now my business doing really well. So
That's
we're
great.
getting in the period where we're making like contracts. So
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
what's
that. Yeah, that's where you want to be. That's that big dog money.
while I'm in the
Like,
military, so
yeah.
active duty, big dog status.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Now, real talk though, like having a business and being in the military and having other streams of income, like a lot of people have this thought process that, and I also often hear this with the American public about people who join the military are stupid. A lot of people in the military have degrees.
I
What
don't
you
know.
say?
Just
But a lot of people in the military have degrees. People like myself in the military that are active duty um, also have businesses that we own, also have other streams of income that we have, and we're doing very well for ourselves. All right, we also get the perks that being in the military gets us. Right, like I can get a home with zero down.
yeah.
Right, with a very low interest rate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to pay annual fees on my credit cards. And
Yeah.
if I had credit card debt before, the interest rate goes down on that credit card, right? And in some instances, you may even make money back from that happening.
Yeah.
So I think people in the military have it really good. So, but yeah, those were my two big hurdles that I just took on faith. One didn't
That's
work, and one is amazing. So, what about you,
uh-huh.
Shar?
Yeah. I was ironically gonna say starting a business. Yeah, was and still is a risk. It's not. It hasn't been doing the best this year, but I'm still glad I made the decision, and I'm interested to see what comes from it in the coming year. I have big goals and aspirations, and it took me a long time to get past fear to even start the business. So the fact that I actually did it and worked past my fears that were stopping me and making it a bigger deal than it actually was, um, has opened doors on its own.
Is there any way that I can support your business?
That's a nice question. I don't know how to answer that right now, to be honest with you.
I just are you black
And
on business?
I have an idea. I'll pitch it to you
What
offline.
about fun? Yeah.
I'll pitch it to you offline. I'll pitch it to you offline. Um, but with
You
that
have an
being,
idea for
huh?
both of us? You have an idea for both of us?
No, for you.
Oh shit. Okay. My bad. So yeah, thanks for answering my question. I love those answers.
If you had to choose for your girl to, uh, look,
Don't-
chat
Bruh,
people. I gotta stop reading y'all chat because y'all have straight went down into
أعوذ
degenerate.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. What in the heck, bro?
Like y'all
coming
so
from me.
wild. Ay, 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 bro. Aye. So listen, I'd be remiss if I didn't take the time to say this here. To the people that have been on my ass about the Pokemon video I made, I don't care. I said what I said. I don't care. If you got a problem with it, stop watching the video. Stop commenting at me. Okay? In particular, locked. Locked, I think that's your username, locked at locked or whatever the heck it is. Bro, I don't care. I said what I said. You followed me through every single comment thread, following me, trying to trip me up some type of way or get me to respond to you again. You don't have a life, buddy. And I don't care if it's the middle of the day for you.
What Pokemon video?
It's on the channel. It's leave Pokemon alone. It's about her cookies. Okay. All right. She literally selling cookies. All right. That's the video. All right. And people were upset about what I had to say, but all I said was business is business at the end of the day. And I'm like, oh, people are like, oh, well, you can't just say people shouldn't buy her cookies. And I'm like, no, that's how the market works. If you don't support a product, right, they have to decrease the price till it comes to a level where you actually will support it. That's how the market works. You complaining
The market dictates the price or the value.
nothing. If you're upset that she's selling those cookies at that price, but they're selling mad units, they're gonna keep doing it. They don't care about you being upset.
Yep.
You're free press. Now you're helping the situation that you wanted to hurt. The best way you could do it is to shut up, don't talk about it, or only talk about it once, like, hey, I don't like this thing or whatever, and you give it no more gas, and then you don't buy no cookies. Nobody does. Then guess what? Then we quickly go, oh, they're half off.
Smooth, you don't tell me what to do.
Oh, I'm telling them people what to do.
I'm just playing with you.
Nah, you good, man. But yeah, anyway, look, I want to thank y'all for coming on. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all for watching. If you're new here, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you're already a subscriber, welcome to the live. I appreciate you. This is the every Monday thing. Tap back in on Friday at 3 p.m. because episode 277 will be live. My interview with Amanda Holly. And then you can check out, hey, I appreciate that, Jacob. Then next Friday, you know what I'm saying? We got 279. Got an interview with Deja Vu. Okay. Episode 279 with Deja Vu. You can check that out as well. If you want a preview of that, there's a short that is up. You can see her on the thumbnail of the short. Like it's just right there. You can get a little preview, a little glimpse of that. There'll be some more clips coming, obviously, because obviously it's 2 weeks out. I'm gonna start rolling out the Amanda Holly clips shortly. And yeah, man, we want to see y'all tap in, you know, and we'll be back live on are y'all free Saturday or Sunday? Which one works better for y'all? Because if it's Sunday, then we can just do Sunday or later Saturday. It's cool.
I'm free all weekend. I'm chilling this weekend.
Saturday. Okay, bet. We'll hash out a time later. I'll put it up in the community section. Can you come on the podcast, sir? I don't know you like that. We're gonna have to have a discussion before you platform you. Before I just platform you. You know,
you got to be interviewed first, buddy.
Yeah. I gotta feel your vibe out. I gotta see what you on first. I can't just be having platforming just crazy individuals. Okay?
Somebody say something crazy, yeah.
Yeah, man. Then I'm looking crazy. Okay, Bubba. Bro, like all I said was we got to talk offline.
I think he was talking about me. I call him buddy.
Oh. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, we up out of here. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.
Yep.